Have you been neglecting life orientation, and has that now left you feeling overwhelmed and stressed about the final exam that's approaching? Stress no more, because your big sis has got you. Stay tuned to this video, which will provide study tips on how to get a distinction in life orientation. Hello my lovies, and welcome back, or welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning into this video. Please do like, share, subscribe, and comment down below anything you want to know, anything you want to say, and let's get into the video. If you're wondering why I keep looking down, it's because my notes are on my laptop, which I'm using as a guide to keep track of my thoughts. So, in order to succeed in your life orientation exam, the first thing you need to do is know your curriculum. You must understand what you're going there and writing. You have to know what is going to come out, what they can test you on, like on the topics. You have to understand the topics. Which topics are you supposed to focus on? Which topics do they usually use for the longer questions, like the longer essay questions? Which, you see, you have to know your curriculum. And you have to know your exam guidelines. Exam guideline, the one that you're using this year, is the 2021 exam guidelines. And I want you to know it. Go through it because it also gives you what they usually test on and what you can expect in the exam. Second thing for LO, please make sure you study. Make sure you can't go and write that exam with general knowledge. I know we have been made to believe that LO is general knowledge. It's not. You need to put in the work. You need to study. You need to know the content. Because if they ask you the definition of stress, are you going to be able to answer that with general knowledge? They ask you a definition, are you going to be able to answer that definition with general knowledge? You see? So you need to go through your work, go through the resources that your teachers provide. Yeah, and just please study. The third thing is make use of all your resources that you receive. Make sure every resource your teachers give you. My teachers gave us booklets of things, of concepts, of summarized versions of the exam guideline, because they want you to succeed. So they're going to give you resources. When you go online, you receive resources. You can please use all the resources available to you, because they add to the knowledge that is in the textbook. So yeah, you just please make sure you look for resources, and please keep up to date with current news, because the essay questions are usually on current news. You don't have to watch the news, but know what's going on around you. Point number 4 is be able to support your answer. So if the mark allocation says 1 times 2, that means you give 1 answer for 2 marks. Okay, and then if it says 2 times 2, it means you give an answer and a reason for your answer, justify, and for that you get 2 marks for the answer, for the fact, and 2 marks for the reason, for the justification of the fact. And guys, when writing your exam, please look at the mark allocation. You can't just write, okay, guys, land, and just write it fast. Like, I know the definition of stress, maybe they said 2 times 2 for definition of stress, and then you know that you have to give the definition and give an example of stress. You see? So please look at your mark allocation, and while doing past papers, make sure you put that in. I'm looking at my mark allocation and I'm writing according to the mark allocation. You're not just writing, I know this, and writing fast, and leaving. Point number 5, if you don't understand something, please seek for help. Go and ask. Ask your teachers, ask your peers, form a study group and discuss matters, discuss the answers. Do something. You can't just say, I don't understand this, so I'm just gonna leave this out. I don't understand entrepreneurship, so I'm gonna leave it out in the exam. No, because if you want a distinction, you have to answer at least 80% of the paper. That means you only have 20% that you can leave out. But the thing is, you don't know if all the 80% that you wrote, because you're leaving out the 20% because then you're gonna get a distinction because you wrote 80% of the paper. You don't know if the 80% that you wrote is actually right. So make sure you finish the paper. Make sure you answer all the questions to the best of your ability. Point number 6. Past papers. I've been saying this in every advice video. Past papers are the most important thing in MATRIC. I know this video is just like a week before you write your exam, but please make sure the final days, the countdown to that final exam paper, please make sure that you are doing past papers. Make sure that you're answering all the questions in the past papers to the best of your ability. That's where I say seek help. If you see this question, I don't understand it, go ask. No one is gonna say, I don't want to help you. Please ask. Past papers and asking go together, because that's why you're practicing past papers, to see that you know enough. So if you don't know enough, you go ask so you can know enough. Let's get that distinction, guys. Let's get it. The 7th and final point is stay organized and focused. As I'm saying, this video came out a week before your exam, your final life orientation exam. Please, in this final week, please push. Do your past papers. Make sure you follow your study timetable. Don't neglect life orientation. Make sure you study. You can't write that paper with general knowledge. Please, time yourself, time management. Focus, push. This is just the final LO paper you're ever gonna see in your life, ever again. Please make sure you are pushing to the best of your ability. If you want more advice, please look into watching MKHABELA's YouTube channel. She teaches LO. She teaches you how to answer the questions. She helps you. She guides you on how you have to answer the questions in the exam, and she teaches some of the content. Another YouTube channel you should look into is Faith in capital letters. They also do exam guideline tips. He gives more information about the exam. And another YouTube channel is I Am Koketo. So that YouTube channel is also doing what I'm doing, which is giving you all tips on how to succeed in life orientation. So please look into watching those YouTube channels too. So I'm gonna give you a place where you're gonna get past papers. I'm also gonna link the websites of the government's websites down below in the description. If you have any further questions, please drop them in the comment section. And guys, thank you for watching the video. Please share with your peers, and thank you for watching. See you in the next one.